Alright, everybody, how you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I haven't done a weather video like this, but I'm going to show you the CAPE models. If you don't know what CAPE is in meteorology terms, it stands for Convective Available Potential Energy. It basically, to summarize what CAPE means, it is basically just the energy in the atmosphere. The higher the amount of CAPE, or energy in the atmosphere, the more unstable the atmosphere is likely to be, which can therefore result in tornado genesis, meaning the spawning and production of tornadoes. So this is a GFS model, Global Forecasting System model, that goes from hour 0 to hour 384. Meaning, I believe it's going to pass a week and a half or so. 3 weeks, I don't know. It's going to pass sometime. So, here we go. Okay, so this is hour 0. And notice how there's a bunch of energy in the Gulf that's coming up. There's a bunch of energy, there's a bunch of instability, and right there, there's a bunch of red and a little bit of purple. That's like 3,000 to 4,000 joules per kilogram right there of energy. This is on pivotalweather.com if you want to take a look. Okay, that bit of energy disappears. Still a lot of energy coming up from the Gulf, and there you go. Again, another influx of 3,000-ish. Here's a little bit more. 3,000-ish joules per kilogram. And this is very common. You see another 3,000 to 4,000 CAPE joules per kilogram spike. But there it goes away. And this is very common in April, May, when tornado genesis, the spawning of tornadoes, and instability is very high in the atmosphere, and tornado outbreaks are prone to happen. Okay, so there's really not a lot of activity there, but there you go. There's a bunch of 3,000, 4,000 joule per kilogram CAPE right there. That goes away quickly. Some of it comes back, and we might see a linear, quasi-linear system here with this CAPE, because there's a line of just CAPE. It's again about 3,000, 4,000 joules per kilogram, but it wanes. But there you go. This I believe, our highest CAPE on the model. That little purple lavender, that's like 5,100 joules per kilogram, meaning the atmosphere has a lot of energy, a lot of pent-up, built-up energy inside, meaning if a tornado spawns and it gets access to the energy, it could really, if a supercell gets access, it'll cause a big tornado and chaos. Like the EF4 of, I believe, April 27th. But there you go. Another big patch of 51 to, I believe, 5,200 joules per kilogram CAPE. It's a lot of CAPE. As you can see, it's starting to simmer down, and the energy is starting to retreat back into the Gulf. But there you go. Gulf of moisture, Gulf of Mexico moisture is coming up, and there you go. That was the end of the model. It's the end of the model right there. Just to give you another look, there's some inflow of CAPE. There's 3,000, 4,000 joules per kilogram of CAPE. There's multiple pockets of high amounts of energy, and right there is our first big pocket, and then right there is our second, and then the CAPE just kind of wanders off, and then it's not really bothering anybody, and that's the whole entire CAPE model. If you want to look at this model, it's on pivotalweather.com. I'll have it in the link in the description below. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Goodbye.